Hello, hello, it's Monica from Crafting with Quilling Lady, and I hope you have absolutely fabulous day. In today's video, I'm going to show you how to create a special birthday card for a little girl. I use Canvas Workspace to create the name of the little girl. As you can see, I cut all those letters using my brother's scan and cut machine, which makes personalized cards super easy to create. Now it will be time to add a little bit of sparkle because that's what every single girl likes. So I decided to use gold POSCA pen just to have a little bit of sparkle. And to be honest, I was very happy with the result. So this pen is just perfect. If you'd like to get it, I left the link in the description down below. It dries clear. I left the letters for about 5 minutes before I moved on to the next step. So as you can see, this is super easy to create. And if you'd like to create some very personalized cards, I do encourage you to get Cricut or Scan and Cut machine. They make your job super easy. And using Canvas Workspace, you can design literally anything you want. So for me, this is a game changer. Do you have a Cricut or Scan and Cut machine? Please let me know in the comments down below. If you think about it, I do recommend to have it because, as I said, you can personalize anything you want. So, when this is ready, I'm going to leave it to dry. And here is the background for the letters. This special lady absolutely loves colors, so I decided to create a rainbow effect on the background. I've got my alcohol markers. First, I'm going to test them if I like all the colors. If I don't, I'm going to put them to the side and only use the ones I really like. And I do encourage you to do a test before you apply any color to your project, because this way you will make sure all the elements are exactly how you want them. So here my task was to create a very nice rainbow ombre effect, and if I achieved it, please let me know in the comments down below. Have you ever created a card for a small girl that loves colors? And actually, I decided to have that card with the name of her because at the moment she absolutely loves to write her name over and over again because she's learning how to write all the letters of the alphabet. So this design was just for her. If you like this idea, please let me know in the comments down below. And to be honest, with alcohol markers, you don't really need very expensive ones to create nice blends. All you have to do is to go over some of the elements over and over. And this way, all the ombre will be beautiful. And I do encourage you to try your alcohol markers because I'm pretty sure you do have some in your stash, and actually using those on your cards and paper craft projects make them even more special. If you want, you can also use some watercolor markers or even pencils, and that'll be perfectly fine. Have you ever created a card with rainbow colors? If you have, did you use some cutting dice or stamps? Please let me know in the comments down below. Now it is time to assemble the letters on the background. And to be honest, I was a little bit worried how they're going to look like on that rainbow background. But to be honest, I was very happy with the result. So actually, gold works with any color, which I think is super cool. If you like gold color, please let me know how do you apply it on your cards. Do you use Posca pen, maybe acrylic paint or watercolor paint? Please let me know what's your preference. When this is ready, then we can move on to the next step. So here is the number. So that little girl is going to be 6 very soon. So again, I'm going to use that gold Posca pen and I'm going to apply that color here. So now it will be time to create the background for that number 6. And this time I decided to have a little bit of pink and a little bit of purple. just to make this design a little bit more interesting. I didn't want to have rainbow on every single element because I think that will be a little bit too much. But actually having a little bit of pink and purple on one of the sides will make this project even more interesting, right? So when this is ready, I'm going to use my liquid glue to assemble the elements together. Now it will be time for the word birthday. I did it in Polish because that little girl is Polish. So again, I'm going to apply that gold POSCA pen here. And to be honest, the sparkle is so beautiful. And when you tilt the card, I absolutely love how the light hits it. And actually, that sparkle is gorgeous. You can also use some clear overlay if you want, and that'll be perfectly fine. So, when this is ready, I'm going to leave it to dry for about 2 minutes, and then it will be time to add the color for the background for the word. This time, I decided to have few colors of blue because on the left I'm going to have pink and purple. So blue was the perfect choice for the right side of the card. So as you can see, this card comes together super quickly. All together, it took me about half an hour with designing it and cutting it with my scan and cut machine. So if you think about creating some personalized cards, as you can see, they don't really need to take that much time, which I think is absolutely amazing. The trick here is to use liquid glue because you will have time to maneuver the elements. And if you do have excess of the glue, I do recommend it to put it on your hand just to get rid of it. So this way it will be professionally finished. If you want, you can use your pokey tool to get rid of the excess glue as well. And that will be perfectly fine. So when this is ready, I created the background for the card, so it's going to have space for the name of the girl, the number for her birthday, and also the word birthday. So here it is, and I'm going to use my amazing scoring board from Crafter's Companion to create the top flap. As you can see, it is super easy. And that is my trick for any shaped cards. So now it is time to fold it and burnish all those collines and use one more panel exactly the same size with the name of the recipient to create the front of the card. And I'm going to use my liquid glue to assemble the back and the front together, which I think is really cool. If you think with your back panel there is a little bit too much card, you can always use your scissors to get rid of it. So this way, all the projects will be professionally finished. So, as you can see, this is super easy to create, and you can use your scoring tool or bone folder just to make it flat. Now it will be time to assemble all the elements here. And at this point, I thought let's add a little bit of dimension, but not on every single element, because I want to make this card very special. So, as you can see, I'm using my liquid glue for the name of the girl, and then I'm going to use double-sided tape for the number and the word birthday, which I think is really cool because in the end, I'm going to have more dimension on my card. How often do you create cards for little girls? Do you use very special papers, digistamps, or maybe you've got your favorite cutting dice to create cards for girls? Please let me know. How do you make them? I'm really curious. So as you can see, this card comes together super quickly. And it is so easy to create. And to be honest, I wanted to create something totally different. But my friend told me that Agatka absolutely loves to write her name over and over. So I thought that has to be the card. If you think that was the right choice for her birthday, please let me know in the comments down below. And you can always use your pokey tool to peel off the backing of the double-sided tape. And this is the easiest way to do it. As you can see, this tape was a little bit stubborn, but in the end I managed to do it. Now it will be time to fill the spaces here because it was far too wide in the middle. So I've got 3 butterflies that come from Altair Art Collection. I really like those butterflies and they actually match the colors on number 6, which I think is super cool. Do you like to mix and match the elements on your cards, or do you like all the elements to be with the same color? Now it will be time to add few pearls, and I did it on number 6. As you can see, I only added 6 here, so it actually shows you the number of the recipient, and the card is complete. Please let me know what do you think about it. Thank you so much for watching, for spending that time with me. Don't forget to like this video, give it a thumbs up and subscribe to my channel because more videos are coming your way very soon with lots of inspiration. Have a wonderful day and see you in my next video. Happy crafting!